distinctive coloured tops. Roberto Mancini, a lot of talk about him today as to whether he's coming to the end of his time as Manchester City's manager. If he does leave, he'll be hoping to leave with a second FA Cup in 3 seasons with a league title sandwiched in between. Manchester City field 6 of the side, which started that triumph here in the FA Cup 2 years ago. Though there is a different captain, Vincent Kompany has replaced Carlos Tevez. One of them plays his first tie since then, Joe Hart. Costel Pantilimon, who has featured in all the previous rounds, misses out on the big day. Nastasic, Clichy, Nasri and Aguero have all arrived since that win over Stoke. Goals from Nasri and Aguero got them past Chelsea here in the semi-final.
With Tevez and Aguero playing through the middle, expect plenty of combination play between the two, with Nasri and Silva joining in from wider positions. That should leave space for Zabaleta and Clichy to break forward at every opportunity. Touré and Barry will hope to win their midfield battle in order for Manchester City to dictate the pace of the game.
Well, Wigan have also changed their semi-final goalkeeper. The man from Oman, Ali Al-Habsi, loses out to the 23-year-old Spaniard Joel. They've been hit by injuries to defenders. Ramis, Figueroa, Stam all out, and Bosajur, who has been an emergency left-back, has joined them. But Antonin Alcaraz does return after a hamstring problem. There's one other change to report from Tuesday's Premier League defeat against Swansea. Jordi Gomez, who's been a standout in the run to the final, is preferred to Ben Watson.
It looks as though Martinez will continue to play with a back three. However, that will require McCarthy to play right wing-back, with Espinosa down the left. In central midfield, McArthur and Gomez will need to combine defensive qualities with their passing ability to allow the front three to cause City as many problems as possible with their pace and trickery.
It is a great honour for the refereeing fraternity to be on duty on Cup final day. The honour this year goes to Andre Marriner. Well, Wigan have beaten only one Premier League team to get here. A tremendous victory it was, though. 3-0 at Everton in the quarter-finals. He'll need his team to replicate that sort of form. City saw off Stoke in round 4. They won a great battle with the holders Chelsea here in the semis. But for most of the progress for both clubs has been against teams from lower divisions. The draws have been kind. Not so kind, the decision-making that's left Pantilimon on the bench. He played well in the cup run for Manchester City, but he has said over the past few days that he wants to leave, and maybe that went against him. Shade of blue of Wigan obviously caused a colour clash, but they're happy to be in their second strip of black. They had to wear red here in the semi-final. It's not a colour that they've enjoyed sporting. City in their traditional light blue. Amazingly, the clubs first met 42 years ago in the FA Cup. City were, as they are now, a power in the land. Wigan were a non-league team. They only lost 1-0. Almost as great an underdogs today as they were then. And here's Alcaraz, whose return could be important for Wigan, just to how well that damaged hamstring stands up. I've been looking through their ranks and saying, well, who's the least injured who can play? Meanwhile, City very much at full strength. It was a struggle to get a place on the bench, really. Here's Aguero. Zabaleta goes ahead of him, but has run offside, and David Silva. And Yaya Touré, who scored the winner in the final 2 years ago, in the semi-final that season as well. Nastasic.
Interesting to see Aguero's pulling in behind Espinosa. Left wing back, just forcing him back. He'll have to come out at some point and release Espinosa to go and mark David Silva.
Silva, Aguero, it runs on to Zabaleta, a little fortunately for Manchester City. Silva coming in. Espinosa gets it away. You feel it's important that Wigan build some sort of platform here and don't go behind early. Kone, even better for them if they went ahead early. Kone trying to barrel their way through unsuccessfully. Toure. Chance for Clichy to get forward. Plenty of City players in the middle. Should the cross come in? Hasn't really played as that. Now Nasri. Nasri and Silva, the two ex-Arsenal men. Stasic snapping it forward. Aguero on the move. And the decision is given just outside the penalty area.
Great start from Manchester City, playing on the front foot. We've already seen players go in behind Espinosa. This is what he does so well, Aguero, wriggling in between challenges.
Just clipped in the initial stages of that burst by Emerson Boyce. City just moving the ball back a little further away from the actual offence to try and get some distance to get the ball up. With Carlos Tevez, scored very late. Last month, next weekend, the vacancy at Goodison Park with David Moyes moving to Manchester United will be strongly discussed, and Martinez's name has been in the frame. The only name, mind you.
Be a different culture, wouldn't it, at Everton? Martinez, style of football as well. He's put himself no harm with that great victory against Everton in the Cup.
McCarthy doing himself further good if it's a great victory here from Espinosa. Alcaraz, Tordi Gomez, happy to pass the ball backwards as well as forwards. Manaman beaten in the air by Clichy. McCarthy. Espinosa gets a good head to it against the Zabaleta. Still Roger Espinosa, the Honduran, he's very left-footed and didn't want to let fly with his right. But Wigan probe again and get a corner.
Really good play from Wigan. There was the switch of play. Zabaleta actually put himself in a good position to go and challenge the ball, but because he lost it, it went to ground. It was a 2v1 against the defender, Company. Quite rightly said, Espinosa put a sweep with his right foot at that one.
Well poised, the starting position off his line. There's a possibility that Sharma might have looped that past Joe Hart, but can't get over the top of it.
The zonal marking system that Manchester City use. He doesn't really attack the ball. Sharma is good in the air. League Cup against Arsenal. Far past one of his early games.
I think it was his first game. And Wigan got to that final in the League Cup. It wasn't Wembley, it was one of the stadium with
particular.
It's the FA Trophy final for non-league teams, the Football League Trophy final, the League Cup final, and now the FA Cup final.
Just beginning to dominate this game the last 5 or 6 minutes. It's a minute past Silva, who touched the ball in this last 15-16 minutes.
That's a great run by Aguero. Tevez looking to get into the middle. And Draymond is not going to buy that. Wasteful though from Sharma. Maybe Zabaleta's going infield a little bit now. David Silva. Nasri, still a bit narrow. Toure just playing a bit wider. Gomez arm down by side, and Toure questions the assistant. What about this one?
But he knocks it through the legs of Alcaraz, but there's not too much the defender can do about that.
Nasri. Stretch by Maloney. He's run forward, is stretched. There's a little bit for City. That's McCarthy. He's taking it back into trouble. MacArthur looking for Kone. He's just cast it away from Zabaleta. Espinosa might have thought it came off. But it didn't. This was the effort. Another handball, Stuart, was that?
No, it wasn't. It's enough for the ball. It's on the leg and the hand, but you can't give a penalty.
When your arm's so tight down by your side, you've got to put your arm somewhere. Here's David Silva. And a bit of space for himself, and maybe now for his team. David Silva. Jordi Gomez, played away by McCarthy. Espinosa. Flick from Kone, he's got it back. Hard work done by McCarthy under pressure, but beautifully executed. When Kone goes on. Most strikers couldn't resist having a shy at goal and get a Wembley strike to his name. Wigan come again, and they've been doing that.
McCarthy was free on the far post. Did a really good run from right wing back when Kone came in field. You didn't see him.
Jordi Gomez. There was a little bit of hesitation by McManaman. If he'd gone full tilt straight away.
Well, we've seen him on the ball. He's got really good pace. He's gone past Clichy, or certainly come inside Clichy. On that occasion, he looked favourite to win the ball. Looked a bit leggy.
David Silva, using Gomez. Deflected in by Aguero. I wonder whether the thing would have gone up.
There's that flat back line that annoys me so much for Wigan. Silva comes in field here. Only 5 yards away, it's too easy to play the ball in between them. That's where they are. Foot of the table. Is there quality going forward? They can't defend particularly well.
There's more quality going forward. He's got a charge of electricity through him. He was picked for one of the earlier rounds in the FA Cup by Roberto Martinez, who didn't tell him the night before the game, although he'd made a decision and he thought the man wouldn't sleep. He's a nervier disposition than some players. I'm sure that will change as he gets more and more first team football and more recognition. See a little bit of that nervous nature in when he gets the ball. Not because he's tentative, because he's tense really, and the touch is sometimes too heavy. He's working on him now, Roberto Martinez. He'll be pleased.
Certainly pleased with the first 20 minutes. It's important when you do play with the back three, and I'm sure he's concerned that to his centre halves. It's important that they do come out with the ball at times. I see a lot of back three play in Italy and other countries. The most important attacking players are the positions that Boyce and Shana are playing in, because when the play switch, they're the ones that can come out with the ball.
McCarthy. So, very gifted, still young. He needs to just score a few more goals. He got a goal against Swansea on Tuesday. It was only the second game he scored in this season. USA. Uses right foot, but cross that will come with the left. To Maloney. So right.
The shot though, too easy for Espinosa, just to play it for the run of Maloney. Off the touchline. Two or three magnificent runs up front to try and get away from defence, to get in behind the back three of Wigan. No, Toure didn't see them.
No, and Aguero was left just standing hands on hips, as you say, going, wait a minute, there's a real chance to get in behind the way Wigan are defending.
Just watching the two second half, to remarkable on both occasions he made the runs. They just stood there and allowed him to run in behind, and he timed the runs perfectly. To squeeze up to condense the play, you've also got to be ready for the ball played in behind you.
David Silva. Stasic coming forward and tempted to try his luck. Roberto Mancini has spent quite a lot of the season, when asked, complaining about the lack of quality in the signings last summer transfer window, but Stasic, who was one of those, has certainly proved to be a very good buy. But what does the future hold for him?
With his staff alongside him. He's been a bit dead in this game so far.
So the decisions, looking down from on high, whether it's the thumbs up or the thumbs down, we'll learn over the next few days, I guess. Counter-attack here, trying to stop that happening, but spinning out for City is Barry. This is Tevez, Nasri. Toure, shot on him. Chooses to try and lift it forward in the end. He's involved again. Zabaleta loses out to Espinosa, who was on the deck with David Silva protesting that he didn't make any contact at all, but Espinosa is a smiley character, had a few words before he started to smile.
Just catches Honduran. Pass from Zabaleta. Silva's the player that hasn't really been involved for Manchester City so far. A brilliant passer, creative, good movement. I'm happy for him on his right-hand side so far.
This would be a set of the magnitude of Sunderland 40 years ago, when the second here, beat star-studded Leeds United, Southampton, Manchester United, 76 the old week, West Ham, the second team when they beat Arsenal in 1980, Coventry weren't fancied at all against Tottenham, and of course, you know a lot about Wimbledon, which beat the glittering Liverpool in 1988. But like Wigan, came from the non-league ranks in the 70s.
A different style of football, I think, from Wimbledon that day.
MacArthur is probably not the most gifted of the style of football that Wigan are trying to play here, trying to work a way through individually.
Step over from him. Good defending from Gareth Barry, just getting back. It would have been in, MacArthur.
Well, if you're watching and you didn't know too much about Wigan Athletic, I think you would have been pleased with what you've seen from them. Certainly, Manchester City, some cause for thought. Offside.
He's been a bit early there, McMillan, but I'm quite impressed with his movement. It's been a pass that comes and spins. Fractionally offside. Okay, when he ran in behind, as the ball wasn't coming, and made himself available. Got that chance, it was a brilliant move to start with when the ball was played into him.
Massive contrast here, the mega bucks of Manchester City. Really, Wigan Athletic, a small town club, certainly by Premier League standards. Football for many years hasn't even been the major sport in the town. The league team had over 20 visits to Wembley, more than new.
Julian started the game poorly. It could be a real problem for him. The way that Manchester City were doubling up, or pulling out to this right-hand side. Chini's just trying to make one or two alterations. Nasri tries to make a little diagonal run, and he was talking to.
Toura. Good to see City passing it around in this part of the pitch. Tevez deep. Trying to look off the shoulder of the last defender. Angle on it, which involves Nasri rather than the Argentine. There's Sami Nasri. Silva. And somehow it's kept out. Carlos Tevez thought the goal was gaping for him. Joel had other ideas.
That's better from Manchester City. Good defending by MacArthur there. The run of Clichy. There's the cutback. Tries to go back across the goalkeeper. Brilliant combination play, but a great save from Joel with his trailing leg.
2-on-1 at the short corner, at least initially, Manchester City. Barry. Good Silva. Sean should be able to clear here, and clears the Wigan way with a short pass. Able to deal with the attempted diagonal towards Kone. Toura. City fans encouraged by the chance that Tevez had but couldn't take, and it's deflected back into his stride, and he went simply for power.
Could have taken it on, I think he could have done there. He tried to play the ball inside for a 1-2. Sharma read it, but it bounces off his leg straight back into his path. I think he can take another touch against Alcaraz. There's a chance up the other end, really good cutback. Eyes were lightning. There. There's that trailing right leg, just the end of the toe that gets on it.
Tevez reaching for it, Joel reaching for it. So, half an hour gone. First third, if it's going to be finished in the 90 minutes, extra time penalties, of course, the order of the day. Replays long gone from the day when Manchester City drew here in a famous this final in 1981. And then just seen Tevez, Argentine Ricky Villa. Spurs a goal that's been voted the best ever in an FA Cup final. Replay for Tottenham. It's fully beaten. Silva. Sammy Nasri. He's won the 500th game of his career, incidentally. Quite a day to have it.
And that's his best position when he's playing on the right-hand side of the back three. I've seen that wing back on the table. I've seen that right back in the middle of the centre half. But I think he's best when he's combined his right wing back duties with right-sided centre half. He's got pace, he's danger well, he's good in the air.
City's way. Company. Stasic. Wigan line. It's cut out from McCarthy and McCarthy to Kone. Is on the left, but it's through the middle. Jordi Gomez. He kept his arms by his side and his hands behind his back. Maloney. Espinosa. Jordi Gomez. Charlie. So they'd be in trouble if they lost the ball there, Wigan, but they didn't lose it. Boyce.
Switch the play a bit quicker out to Boyce. He would have had a 20-30 yard run into open space to find the next pass. Didn't see it early enough.
Barry. Shuffling his feet quickly to get it back to David Silva. On to Tevez. He's got the chance to play Aguero into a decent position here. But it's stopped early enough by Shana. Here's Kone. Took two to stop him. Winning the cup here against Stoke. Manchester City were then drawn in the first involvement of the following season, the third round, home to Manchester United, and they lost that. So it was almost a fallow year in the competition. They've come back strong this time. And I think they hadn't won a major piece of silverware for 35 years. They won the FA Cup, Premier League, and here they are, favourites to win the FA Cup again, although it's not been favourites on what we've seen so far. They've done very well. Just wonder why Roberto Mancini is being seen as someone that they can afford to get rid of, if that is the case. But here is Espinosa, down he goes, and Andre Mariner says, I'm not going to give it. And the Wigan fans who are watching from a long way away, most of them anyway, are happy. Stuart Robson.
Well, my first thought was that Zabaleta can't go to ground, he can't make that challenge. Espinosa does really well. He steps across it, he gets his body in the way. I say, on the first viewing, I would have given a penalty.
That's the only viewing that the referee gets. Andre Mariner said no. David Silva.
It was good to see was Espinosa out the field as that left wing back. Well, Wigan are playing at the moment.
A lovely ball in. Clichy. Tevez with time to turn. Now Toure. Good hold-up play by Kone. And Alcaraz had made the block, joining in. A chance here for McManaman to use his pace. He's in for Wigan. It's a difficult angle. Can he set up? Anyone will go. The goal himself, what a goal it would have been. One or two in particular. And we're thinking they might have been teed up sometime in that amazing run from Callum McManaman.
What a great run it was. We talked about, he looks as though he lacked pace out on that right-hand side when he went for one ball. There he beat Nastasic. I think he does the right thing here. Too many other options on, he could have played it back. Once again, a lot of players back in the goal mouth there in the end. He did well to buy himself a bit of time, didn't he?
Maloney, through for Espinoza. Real penetration from Wigan Athletic. They needed their goalkeeper to make one outstanding save, but they might have had a penalty themselves. We haven't had another look at that yet. Shine knew that he'd undercooked the header.
He dived across, and was Tevez. City's fans are a little bit more nervous at the moment, happy with their team's performance. Martinez, Wigan fans are quite pleased. They've got a bit of penetration, and winning the ball back in midfield as they've done here. They look to counter. He's doing well as the main striker. Running him out on that right-hand side is causing problems.
Jordi Gomez. Open field to the game. About 8 minutes or so to go to half-time. Blocked by McArthur, who would have been the first choice, I think, when you saw the team sheet to be the right wing-back. McCarthy definitely started there. McArthur had a stint in that position in the game against Swansea Tuesday, but here's David Silva. Wigan might all go to waste here. Nasri can find a cut back. It's touched across. Not near Tevez or Aguero by Silva. Here comes Espinoza. It's an absorbing game.
Tactical game as well. Don't hold too high a line. Just about winning it at the moment. Espinoza has made 2 runs inside, and we think for the penalty. I thought it was a penalty. Here it is again. Those runs that Zabaleta normally makes up the other end. He leans across him. There's a dive.
Went late, didn't he?
Zabaleta shouldn't go to ground here. So there's every chance if that's catching, but the dive in the end. The referee gets that one absolutely right. There's the contact. Could have stayed on his feet. It looks like he could stay on his feet and get the shot away.
Relieved and then dismissive when he got the decision. Only when he got the decision.
Just leaning his mouth there because Espinoza did really well. Was just leaning crossing so Zabaleta couldn't get at the ball.
Espinoza tries again. His better passes. It's been effective. This first almost 40 minutes. Shelby. Top of their game, City may well have plenty in reserve. It's probably been the story of their season. They've got fantastic individuals in Premier League last season. A terrific team. They haven't been a terrific team this season. Half the time in the Champions League, admittedly in a different section. Here's Kone. Strong, confident. Popular figure around the club.
That's what we said. Yes, Man City may have a couple of years left in them, but if we start off slowly, it seems to pick it up. So it just doesn't happen. comes on. And there we see Zabaleta going up the other end again, doing to Espinosa. Espinosa did to him a little while ago. He's lucky Espinosa, he flies into the challenge. Real conviction in the effort from Gareth Barry.
Just feel that Leicester City work on the premise that they've got talented individuals out there, that they'll come up with something. Some interplay, a stunning shot, powerful run. Aguero scored the Manchester derby at Old Trafford. Wonderful individual goal. Do it here. Team play has come from Wigan Athletic. His team.
Good in midfield. I think it might be a worry for him with Gomez in there, that overrun by Yaya Toure, but it hasn't been the case. Hasn't been able to get on the ball and space in between the midfield players and the back players and pick out passes, and this man, David Silva, really hasn't contributed very much. Example of it.
Espinosa didn't play it long to, because as you saw it come deep. Maloney finds McCarthy, finds MacArthur. Two Scots, two Jameses from the same club, Hamilton. Play for the same country. He's left the Republic of Ireland. Zabaleta. Silva. Tevez. Two upfield. Nasri. Tevez. Pressing back. It's all the way through. Yaya Toure's pass there isn't, because it's offside. It's the advanced Clichy.
Made it difficult for Man City to play through them here. How narrow they are. Each times his run, just stays on the side. Sort of ball up and beat. 1-2, square 1-2.
They couldn't keep it that time. Best stays on his feet. Aguero thought he might slip through the middle there. Silva. Edin Dzeko's on the bench. Really tossed the ball into the box and concentrating on trying to play a way through. It's been difficult. There's a crossing opportunity there. A spur. He's available too. Nasri winding up. Beaten away by Joel. A very good first half when called upon. Third time he hubs it. Here's the goalkeeper who plays in the Premier League games these days. Espinosa. 45th minute. I understand maybe one more minute to come. Added time. Impressive first half of their first ever FA Cup final for Wigan Athletic.
Certainly played their part. 5 or 6 minutes when Man City had all the play, which they were going to cause problems. They've been the better side. Manchester City have been lethargic. Well, when they've switched to play, Wigan broken the ball up in midfield and played around the pressure that Man City have tried to put on them. On occasions, too high and too flat a line, causing too many problems.
Goes the ball, and it's one added minute. Steers it away, be collected by David Silva. Maybe for one last attack. And McCarthy thought he could steal it then and get pressure. And he's forced company to play it out. About their business like a team with no great weight of expectation on their shoulders.
That's good midfield play. He goes to close Yaya Toure now, but when Yaya Toure plays it back to company, he doesn't stop there, he goes again. As he can put company under pressure.
Concern for Roberto Mancini and his assistant David Platt. Time, yes. Tevez, good chance. McManaman sprang through the City defence, couldn't find a scoring shot. He's had some very promising moments in a team that's certainly not been overawed by their first FA Cup final. Tevez's effort kept out by Joel's feet. And at half-time here at Wembley Stadium, the 2013 FA Cup final. It's Manchester City 0, Wigan Athletic 0. Welcome back to Wembley. I think the nub of the contest is still to come. While the players were waiting to come out for the second half, there was Stuart Robson alongside me. There was an interesting conversation between referee Andre Mariner and Roger Espinosa. There was plenty of smiles from the Wigan player who might have thought he was going to get a penalty earlier and was denied by today's official.
Certainly my first view of it was that it was a penalty by Zabalova. Letter went to ground because he had no chance of winning the ball and there was contact. We saw that Espinosa tried to make the most of it, which didn't do him any favours, I don't think.
Roberto Martinez, whatever happens now, can say his team have shown that they're worthy of an occasion like this. Maybe they can take their confidence even further in the second half and get a goal. You sometimes wonder when the underdogs play so well and don't score, whether they will look back on that first half as a missed opportunity. City haven't really into their silky stride. Chasing by Tevez. Tidying up by Shana. No substitutions. The two Robertos at half-time. First time, incidentally, for 50 years since we've had a cup final with two managers with the same Christian name. It was Matt Busby of Manchester United and Matt Gillies of Leicester City, and the Manchester Matt, Sir Matt as he became, that day by 3 goals to 1.
Once again, Yaya Toure was slow to see the pass. The thing that Mancini was talking to Nasri about was to try and run in between MacArthur. And the centre half, Boyce. Allow Clichy to come on the overlap. 2 or 3 times it looks like he's timed his run well, and Yaya Toure hasn't found the right pass.
McCarthy trying to hit it with the outside of the foot, more of the laces on it. James Milner limbering up for Manchester City. He was out in his technical area before the players came from the dressing room. Half-time break. Unusual for Roberto Mancini, incidentally. It's Espinosa. Company. There's Zabaleta. By Alcaraz. Dealt with by Espinosa. Just delayed and gave Wigan the free kick against the City skipper.
Tries to win the ball from the back. He does win the ball. It's impossible to challenge from behind these days. He had a good first half. His link-up play, his movement, running behind Zabaleta to this left-hand side.
40 points and 16 places in the Premier League, the difference between these two clubs. It hasn't been writ large over this FA Cup final so far, but City now with Tevez looking hungrier for success here, and Nasri. The product hasn't been Manchester City have been seeking.
Good defending from MacArthur and McCarthy. Actually, he wants to come back on his right foot. McCarthy's ready for that. Forces him wide, and in the end it's a poor cross. There wasn't space for Clichy to go on the overlap. It's better defending from the players on the right-hand side.
Whose goal this equivalent weekend a year ago took the title away from Manchester United and brought it to the Etihad Stadium, the home of Manchester City. Funny enough, their previous title win back in 1968 was followed by an FA Cup success. Chance to history repeat itself here.
Made those red and black stripes famous
Yeah,
for the second strip for Man City.
Relegated, as Wigan might be this season. Lovely work by Tevez. Oh, well, going in at the near post was Sergio Aguero, and when he got a touch, you thought 1-0 Manchester City.
Well, Boyce does really well here. Not so much Shano, he gets beaten far too easily by Tevez. There's the run. Boyce just gets a nick on it. Nice ditch defending. Aguero's run was excellent to get across the front of him.
And towards Company, who likes to make a run towards the near post, watched by Shana.
Well, just complaining that he was blocked when that was happening. Near the ball, started to come.
Yes, Tevez and Aguero trying to make it difficult for the goalkeeper. Whipped in again, Company going there again. And it ends up on the roof of the net, and it's a goal kick.
Also, Company was the player that had the chance. Just backs off of Shani, doesn't actually win it himself, it comes off Boyce. Boyce's shoulder here. Actually heads it back towards his own goal, Boyce. He gets lucky that it hits Joel. Not sure how that was a kick.
To win, they've got to play very well, and they've been doing that. They have to have a bit of luck as well. So over the course of 90 minutes and maybe 2 hours, you would expect Manchester City to show moments of their real top-class abilities. Fleeting glimpses to this point. Alcaraz. He's got a lot of room. This is Maloney. Dispossessing. Clever changing of direction. Right on his feet.
That was an opportunity. 1v1 against the backpedaling Zabaleta. Oh, we haven't got on the cover particularly quickly.
Espinosa. City's throw.
Be the happier of the two managers going in at half-time. It's really changed. This second half, apart from Aguero getting across the front of Boyce, who defended it well eventually.
Company made it through the midfield momentarily, but Martinez's men getting back. And here's Clichy. With good attacking instincts. Nasri. Into the box. He does provide some height when he gets in there, and of course he is a proven Wembley goal scorer.
Not quick enough for Manchester City. Nasri picked up the ball to start with and had Clichy passed too slowly, allowed Wigan to get back in. We're going to see Milner really give a bit of width out on the right hand side, and Silva into a central area.
Through then, Andre Mariner deemed that foul by the Wigan number 10.
Probably was as well. There was a moment though. They had made the run. They are switching on when they win back possession. Wigan.
Nasri awaits his arrival, still getting some instructions. It's a substitute not used in 2011. It's going to be used here. Toure, Nasri. It's an impressive work rate from Wigan. Keep those standards, or need to keep those standards. Going to cause the cup upset here. David Silva. That would have been one for the FA Cup final archives. Tevez could have acrobatically turned that in.
He was always getting away from him. He set the play up and made the run forward, and for the first time I've seen Silva play a decent ball over the top. Couldn't get in line with it here. Tevez, his boot behind it. Nasri, it's going to come off straight away. Silva's come to this left-hand side. We go on the right.
Obvious disappointment as an individual. Will disappear if Milan comes on and plays a part in a win for Manchester City, and Nasri left the game early, does leave the stadium with a souvenir. Here's Maloney. Espinosa will get there. Toure. Yet really one of his thrilling bursts from that part of the pitch where he blows the opposition away. Tevez. Is she holding to try and stay onside? Gets it from David Silva. Teased in by Clichy, Wigan queuing up to head it away. Milner make an instant impact. Kone, supported by Jordi Gomez. Nice work to Kone by McCarthy. He was fouled as he played it, but referee Mariner saying on you go to Wigan, and they may well appreciate that decision. So much of the ball so far in the second half. He's dangerous when he gets it, as that incident shows, and Wigan get a corner.
It doesn't do too much to go past Clichy. That was where he was going to go, just to change the pace. He didn't get the tackle right. That was where he's going to go. Now Clichy tries to go with his wrong foot. Allows McManaman to get the crossing. And blocked by Company. We'll get a run on this. So to Boyce.
Alcaraz as well. biggest team, are they? Because they've got a very commanding goalkeeper. Let's keep the ball away from him in the air.
Yaya Toure is a big player. I don't think he defends set plays particularly well. We've viewed a lot of goals against Man City at set plays, and Yaya Toure has often gone to sleep.
Milner. Ball doesn't work. Aguero. Comes James McCarthy. With some aplomb.
To go. Toure was embarrassed first, beat by McCarthy. Shows his pace and power, gets back in. Considered more often.
Manchester City, when you look at their statistics over the last couple of seasons, they don't score many early goals. They are sort of capable of wearing down the opposition by their passing. And here is David Silva. The ball, Monte Mariner having taken one down for Wigan at that end. I feel that Aguero was looking to make the most of the contact, and he was never going to get the ball, I don't think.
No, he wouldn't got the ball. Interesting to see whether he gave Shana a little nudge to start with, or whether Shana struggling to tug him down. But it was off the ball, difficult for the referee to see. Shana to make the contact. Shana fell over. Hammer just caught Aguero.
Company's header. Barry. Such a magician in the title-winning season. Certainly the first two-thirds of it. I think that was best for him in this campaign. He will work and work and work. And when it's the opportunity to play, he knows well, of course, from his England career. Played for his club.
So Silva's gone into a more central area.
Short corner, Wigan are a little bit asleep. McManaman. Kelly goes outside him. Zabaleta might well get a caution here. Does. Took one for the team.
A couple of passes on, and he got to the ball, McManaman. McCarthy made a really good run through the centre of the field. There's that change of direction. Just catches it. Aguero was getting back. There it is.
Yeah, any little touch when you're moving McManaman's pace, tend to be knocked off your balance. Kept the ball. And can they use it? Milner. It's gone across the face of the goal. And in the end, Wigan survived that. With David Silva coming in, Zabaleta involved, getting ahead of the play.
Well, could he have dived at the far post? This is good play from Milner to see the run of Zabaleta. Slid in. He could have done. He made more effort. Tried to stay on side to start with. Zabaleta again, making that driving run.
It's the sort of moment that an instinctive goal scorer would have gone in on, and I don't put David Silva in that category. And he wouldn't put himself in that category either.
I think he wants to make the goals, doesn't he? He wants to play that inch-perfect pass.
Confirmation of the earlier booking for Zabaleta. Steady and composure as he always is. Roberto Martinez placed for Wigan when they were lower down the football pyramid. Relive was the first Spaniard ever to score in the FA Cup.
Foul in here, takes a big swipe at the ball, just catches Tevez about the chest area.
He was there to get the action. He knew he wasn't going to get it, but still followed through with the foot. And it's an interesting angle for Manchester City. Rely on movement and perhaps specific ability to outjump an opponent.
I always think this is dangerous. I know many coaches will disagree. I think Wigan are too high. It's almost inviting them. They've got to run back towards their own goal here as the ball's played in.
In goal in front of the defenders. But doesn't go in at all. Doesn't go anywhere near any dangerous opponent as far as Wigan are concerned. David Silva reflects on another moment that might have been, but certainly wasn't.
Quite so animated on the side today, has he? Roberto Mancini.
He's read the papers. Full of stories here in the United Kingdom, but he will be replaced by Pellegrini as the Manchester City boss. Change in managers in Manchester. McManaman, MacArthur. Gomez, short back lift.
That's good play again from Wigan in and around the box. Composed. He finds Gomez. Could he hit it first time? Once he stops it, he's going to try and wrap his foot round it. It's going to be difficult to cause a problem to Joe Hart.
Who have made a name for themselves in this FA Cup final by scoring a crucial goal, and the closer we get towards the 90-minute mark at 0-0, the opportunity is for, if they cast out here on the show on your stage in front of you, to become the headline maker and the FA Cup winner. David Silva. Gomez.
Well, he certainly defended better than I thought he would. He can pass the ball with his left foot and score a goal. That's his defensive qualities. He's done well.
Espinosa. From Maloney, it might run on here. It does for MacArthur. McManaman's onside. Maloney and Kone are in the middle. McManaman. He's still got it. He's stood it up, but Kone, I think, maybe momentarily had thought it wasn't coming in. Espinosa's on the scene. Jordi Gomez. McManaman to try again. He's got to David Silva and he's way past him. McManaman. Manchester City surviving by the skin of their teeth. The thrust of Callum McManaman. Back in by Espinosa. Holding away a bit more assurance by Nastasic that time.
Magnificent play from this man here, McManaman. Really poor defending from Silva. Then Clichy turns his back on it. Company comes to the rescue. He's such a danger. McManaman down this right-hand side. A good change of pace. Changes direction quickly.
Should be getting the ball out to him a bit more often, you would feel. It's through the left of the team at the moment. Jordi Gomez, Kone says he was fouled. The fans support him, but the referee doesn't.
I think they're quite right to go down the left-hand side, and then when it opens up, and then switch the play out to him when there's a bit more space for him to run at the defender. Because he certainly had the beating of Gaël Clichy, and I've seen a lot of Gaël Clichy over the years. Rarely gets beaten in 1v1 situations. He's a really good defender. Only seen Nani give him a hard time once. Manchester United.
Buzzword at Wigan is believe, and there's plenty of belief amongst the supporters, and the players have shown it right from the off.
Could be cliche. Makes way. I've never seen him beaten quite so easily as he has here.
Could be a move to get Yaya Toure further up the pitch,
which would be a good move because that's where he's at his best. I saw him a lot pre-season when actually Man City were playing with a back three. And he played off the two strikers, and he was absolutely dynamic in that position, picking up the ball, running with it, playing 1-2s with the front players. I think he's a little bit stifled when he plays in that holding role next to Gareth Barry.
There's Clichy. Silva. Joel got it back just as quickly as he let it slip.
So he used soft hands there. Just let the ball hit the hands and drop in front of him. So he just dropped it.
Yeah. Well, we'll wait to see. Roberto Mancini's substitutions have been at times hard to predict. Boswell is coming on, and Carlos Tevez with a rueful grin that will mask his personal disappointment as the player replaced.
You're absolutely right. Boswell's going to play. The holding midfield. They're going to play Silva in behind Aguero. And they're going to play three in central midfield. Rodwell was the holding player. Barry and the odds a little bit further advanced. Looked like the change.
Was at 2-1 up against Swansea on Tuesday night. He had a golden opportunity to make it 3-1 and they ended up losing 3-2. For all the glory that's at stake today, the prime consideration for Wigan Athletic is to stay in the Premier League. They're away here in London at Arsenal on Tuesday. A week tomorrow they're at home to Aston Villa, who were beaten today by Chelsea, the only Premier League game played, beaten at home by Chelsea after taking the lead.
The worst thing for Wigan would be to go down and to lose in this game, just as Brighton did many years ago. To a replay against Manchester United. Not functioning properly here, Manchester City. Supporters very frustrated.
But more recently than Brighton, Stuart. Middlesbrough 1997, Portsmouth only 3 years ago. Well, at least Portsmouth had won the cup a couple of years before that.
I think I was just showing my age.
Well, I'm not surprised that I mentioned Manchester City. It happened to them in 1926. Season with Manchester City. Silva comes out to Clichy. 4. Now for Clichy to try and find him. Yaya Toure is one of them, and the most likely, of course. Here's Barry. Now Milner. Daniel Espinosa to the assistant. For the free kick.
Unfortunately, goes really wrong foot there, Espinosa. Reach the ball, and it's going to be a free kick. And then amongst the move before that was a great header by Sharma at the far post up against Yaya Toure. The ball was slung in by Clichy.
Stasic in there, he's never scored for Manchester City. Now would be a time to open his account. They'll take it any which way. We're going to have 71 minutes. Really belied their lowly status. Could this be the crucial moment in the 2013 FA Cup final? Really, that's the answer to that, Jack Rodwell.
Certainly a chance when the ball came in. Rodwell, he is good in the air. I felt when he was at Everton at some point he may move back to be a centre-half. Doesn't seem to be the case. He's playing in midfield.
That's all out of it by Zabaleta. Yaya Toure. More an edge to Manchester City's play now. Yaya Toure in the sort of area where he can be so effective. He's passed it back to David Silva. A rash challenge there. Shana. Kone. Very conscious that Zabaleta was at him again. It's a back three, isn't it? With Zabaleta in the middle. And Company, Nastasic either side. Milner and Clichy, the wing-backs. Kone, Espinosa coming in. There's Jordi Gomez.
Great opportunity there for Gomez to whip the ball in. Man City were disorganised in the box. Kone only made good runs. I think it was only that Zabaleta had gone back into a middle centre-half just for the moment there when they were disorganised. He's now gone back out to right-back.
Critical, you say mess around with it, but of course that's unfair. The coaching staff, they try to employ it to change games. They can win the Champions League without too much success. Sometimes the players look confused. He's made City look confused at times at Wembley today. On he goes, and he's impeded by Nastasic.
They obviously still haven't got themselves organised here because Nastasic goes to close the ball down without any urgency. Clichy should have been working much quicker. He was jogging back, Clichy. He should have been inside. As soon as there was space in between those two players, it was obvious where McManaman was going to go. He certainly has been a threat.
Yellow card for Matija Nastasic. Free kick to Wigan. Artful Maloney is over it.
I said it up the other end. Could this be the moment? Yeah. Could this one be the moment?
Dave Whelan for Wigan Athletic, for those who champion the cause of the underdog, as this competition has done often enough. Zonally, Manchester City taken by Maloney, and it's scraped the frame of the goal.
Surely can't have gone for the shot. He's been trying to whip this into the box, but Joe Hart was really confident he's going over the bar. He's just trying to wrap his foot round it. Coming back down, isn't it, at the far post? It's a lot of height, and it looks like he's going right out the back, and that's exactly what Joe Hart thought. Doesn't make any effort to move his feet.
Well, often, Stuart, cup final day coming in early May. It's the warmest day of the year so far, and it's hard for the players. We've seen a lot of dehydration in cup finals in the past. Not today. The hydration is coming from on high. It's pouring down at Wembley. And here's McManaman, who's been pouring down on Manchester City.
To be able to guarantee the two hottest days of the year on the first day of the season, and on cup final day.
Zabaleta. David Silva. much involvement from that point on. Clichy. Shana. Slapped by Zabaleta. Kane got there first, but good work on the way back by Rodwell. Toure. They won the cup match to City in 2011, 1-0. Latest goal from Yaya Toure. David Silva. This is Aguero. Rodwell. Company sitting in and looking to express themselves on the break, particularly through McManaman.
I said in the first half, that Manchester City will probably have a couple of gears to go up. They can't find those extra gears at the moment, still playing at too slow a tempo.
Here's Clichy, a good angle for the cross. Shana diving at it, running it to Kone, out comes Espinosa. He looks for McManaman. Able to deal with what was a bit of a slice pass from the Honduran.
Not sure why he hit the ball in the air. There was a ball that he could have played in between the two centre halves. McManaman made a really good run from outside to in.
Barry. Toure. Explode onto the Wembley scene again. Rodwell. Toure in the middle. Aguero's in the middle. Rodwell. Clichy. Nearly got it down, and he might get there first, and does. Back off the mark. David Silva. Yaya Toure. Deflected. Corner for Manchester City.
Well defended by Wigan again. Yaya Toure just coming on his right foot. Realised the first run. Aguero was going to go offside, so they squeezed Yaya Toure and got the block in. 3 or 4 players that went to close him down.
Coming towards the last 10 minutes, if it's going to be settled on the 90. Joel coming out and very positive. Move. It's Ben Watson getting some instructions from Roberto Martinez. Only just back, fit and available again from a broken leg. Here's Espinosa. 4 forward for Wigan in this attack. McManaman. Alarm bells ringing in the Manchester City defence. Maloney. Kone.
The pass out to McManaman wasn't a good one. It just slowed him down and allowed Silva to push him inside.
Maloney. Here's Boyce. MacArthur. Kone. Pressure by Company. One of the best around it, doing that without going to ground, without getting. He has had a couple of red cards. Challenges from the line. He does his job very effectively, and Ben Watson will replace Jordi Gomez.
Well played, Jordi Gomez. He wants to be a free player. Playing a 3-man midfield, he was playing in a 2-man midfield, so there was a lot of responsibility on him defensively. He did the job well. Stopped Barry and Yaya Toure dictating the game.
Shana. Watson. McManaman. That's more than any other individual deserves to be a match winner today. It's a real inspiration. It's a change from Maloney. Watson's arriving and being Maloney handled.
There's one thing Watson can do, it's shoot. Very good crossfield pass with the ball. He was trying to get out the way, he's saying.
parade. Mentioned that right at the start, during the 7 games, the last 7 games between these teams, Wigan haven't scored, but most of the games have been very close. A lot of 1-0s in there.
The game started off with such a high line, it looked as though Manchester City were going to pick it off at every opportunity. The score is still 0-0. Look through those first half highlights, there were some missed opportunities. It hasn't been a negative game.
Into the area where players fear not so much losing, but them being responsible for losing. And it leads to maybe a change of philosophy. It's to be positive, I'm pretty assured of that. It could be conceived as handball. Just going as a throw. Which way is it going to go? Toure. Done well. Clichy. When they get it wide, no real conviction that an attack across, certainly one in the air and score. There was that one early in the second half that came in low for Aguero. So Barry giving it away. Conan, McManaman, right man, right place. Can he go all the way? Across comes Zabaleta. He's got to go. Manchester City are in trouble here. Company feeling that McManaman made too much of it, but I don't think he's got grounds for that. The second yellow for Pablo Zabaleta.
Why oh why did he go to ground? There's no way I think McManaman would have got there in the end. He just had to back off. Now he's got a problem. How's he going to reorganise? He's sorting it out fairly quickly. Does he get to the ball first? Yes, he does. And there's no question about it. It's a foul, and a poor one from Zabaleta. He cannot go to ground here. He knows he's being booked. He's not going to get to the ball first. His angle of recovery had to be back towards his own goal and just hold up McManaman.
Well, the previous players red carded in FA Cup finals. Kevin Moore and Manchester United against Everton, 1985, ended up with a winner's medal. Jose Antonio Reyes, Arsenal against Manchester United, 2005, ended up with a winner's medal.
Still pictured the goal Norman Whiteside scored in that game into the net where Kevin Moran got sent off.
So what an opportunity for Wigan Athletic here. Of course, it's never as easy as it sounds. 11 against 10. Maloney scored a wonderful free kick recently. He got a point at Queen's Park Lane. It was very late in that game.
And that's the new technique that everybody's using at the moment. Not trying to hit it too hard, just hits the back of the ball. Shoot, follow through, just gets that dip on it, as he did when he hit the bar for the cross into the box.
Offside.
Milner has gone to right back, as you would expect. Toure play 3 in central midfield. Yaya Toure is the holding player. Rodwell and Barry either side, and Silva and behind Aguero. That looks to be the way they're playing at the moment. Silva will drop back in a little bit deeper, as he's doing now. I mentioned at Queen's Park Rangers when Maloney scored late. QPR had a player sent off very early, Bobby Zamora.
Wigan couldn't handle the change of emphasis from being underdogs to being favourites. This is Wembley. City at the moment hanging on to this 0-0, looking for Barry now.
Sliding in, Scott Maloney getting his shot away on his final pass. The place where there will be space for Wigan now because of the way Man City are playing will be wide. There's their wide centre halves have to come out and play. They play 10, 15 yards further up the field, so they create a 2v1 against the fullbacks because they're playing very narrow in midfield, Manchester City. Switch of play will cause Man City problems as well.
Is Maloney going to try again here? Watson is also extremely adept at the free kicks. Trying to beat the England goalkeeper here. And Watson hits the wall. Boyce steps in. McManaman. McCarthy. Espinosa, deepest for Wigan. Kone gets it down. Maloney. Step over, the shot's blocked. Can't get out, Manchester City at the moment. They are heading a couple of minutes plus added time to extra time here at Wembley.
Man City can't get out at the moment. Has made a couple of runs in behind, the ball hasn't found him. Rodwell gives a little nudge here, so the ball will come back at them. What a chance here for Wigan. He's claiming that Barry handballed it, certainly. No chance of a penalty there.
90 seconds plus 3 added minutes. And the force is with Wigan Athletic. Espinosa. Watson. MacArthur. Need to pass the ball quickly, move Manchester City around. They struggle to draw them out, I think. Period. The 90 minutes are up. McManaman setting off past Clichy. He's into the penalty area. Callum McManaman! Oh, and the referee's pointed for a corner.
Big decision here. Once again, McManaman beats Clichy for pace. There's Clichy hanging on to him. He just gets a little nick on the ball, doesn't he? Oh, Clichy just with his foot here. I'm sure he does. From the other angle, so he got a little toe on it. That saved him, he didn't go to ground.
All he got, Roberto Martinez, was a corner. Which Maloney takes. It's in! It's Ben Watson! It's Ben Watson for Wigan Athletic! They've surely won the FA Cup! For Dave Whelan, for Roberto Martinez. You just cannot write scripts like this.
What a ball it was into the box. Ben Watson, Man City are trying to zonal mark, but nobody attacks the ball. Ben Watson comes from a little bit deeper. No chance for Joe Hart. What a shot we've got on our hands here. And how do Man City get back into the game? We're now in added on time. They're a player short. What a performance this man's put in. See Ben Watson makes his run to the near post. Rodwell has to be guarding that near post there. He has to be another 2 or 3 yards. Clichy has to be another 2 or 3 yards. You can't allow players to run across the front. But what a leap and what a good technical header it was from Ben Watson.
What a story. He missed most of the season with a broken leg. The man who's had a broken leg this season for the club run by the man who had a broken leg in the final in 1960. There's a certain symmetry here in 2013, but City aren't dead and buried yet. They've just got to throw the kitchen sink at it. Edin Dzeko is on. Company runs away from David Silva, and the sands of time are running out for Manchester City here. And for Roberto Mancini in his tenure at the club. But McManaman might have won a penalty. All he got was a corner, but what a corner.
And what a performance this man's put in. Without doubt, the man of the match. Tormented goal, Clichy. He's run at defenders. It's a good delivery from Maloney. That's too easy. No determination from Rodwell. Look at the way Watson just runs in front of him. Rodwell's got to work hard to get across the front of him. Brilliant header though from Watson.
Up towards Kone, who gets a touch. Company. Joel comes out, gets it out. On for Barry. It's the last throw for Manchester City. And it comes out towards Company. Teased back in by Clichy. Company there again. Milner has to turn and chase. All eyes on Andre Mariner.
Defend the ball into the box. There will be one more cross. There will be one more ball that they have to defend. Here it comes now. It's not. They've got good control, Milner.
Wigan Athletic are on the brink of the most famous of FA Cup victories. There's no sign of the referee blowing yet. It's Dzeko who wins it. It's Espinosa who half gets it away. Kone chases. Wigan have done it! Unbelievable! For Dave Whelan, for Roberto Martinez. Tough to take for Mancini and his men. The late goal has made Ben Watson a hero here. He's not exactly Big Ben, but he chimed at Wembley today. The man with the ginger hair got his head to the corner. Manchester City then down to 10 men with Zabaleta sending off. But Wigan, Stuart Robson certainly deserved it.
They did deserve it. They defended well, apart from the first 10 minutes. They played well in midfield, but they also were a real threat on the counter. And they had the most dynamic player on the field, McManaman, out on the right wing. He went past players, he got crosses in, and Kone led the line brilliant. And some of the big-name players at Man City didn't perform. They played at too slow a tempo, they didn't play well individually, and they certainly didn't play well as a team. And this man deserves a lot of credit for the way he set up his team today.
Never underestimate the underdog in the FA Cup. And the grand old competition has delivered again. And Roberto Martinez, who has been able to switch off from a relegation battle, yet another relegation battle. But what heart they'll take into their last 2 league games. They have toppled the side that sits second in the Premier League, the champions from last season, here in the FA Cup final. And you can argue all you like that Manchester City didn't turn up, but you could easily argue that Wigan didn't let them turn up. They were at it right from the start. And City never found those extra gears, Stuart.
No, they didn't find those extra gears, and Milner's having a row with 1 or 2 of his own players here. It's not good to see, but this man is enjoying every moment. We have to give Shana a bit of credit as well. There was a couple of moments when balls came into the box, he got his head on them under Yaya Toure. They didn't test Joe Hart that much. He certainly had a lot of the play. They played well on the counter. They organised themselves well. Maloney, Kone, McManaman. Remember, they had so many defenders out. It was a makeshift back 3. The 2 wing backs.
Look at that scoreline. Manchester City 0, Wigan Athletic 1. 40 points between them in the Premier League, 16 places, and there's disbelief in both ranks, really. City are shocked to their core, their lack of a performance here. But Wigan, there's El Habsi, he won't be worrying about being left out of the goal. Joel played brilliantly when he was called upon, who was called in today, but this is the man of the moment, Ben Watson.
Everybody remembers Laurie Sanchez, don't they, for that goal for Wimbledon. Everybody will now remember Ben Watson for years to come. Similar sort of ball into the box, only from the other side where Laurie Sanchez scored for Wimbledon against Liverpool. This was an even better header.
What do you think of the 1-0 winners? Ian Porterfield, Roger Osborne for Ipswich, Bobby Stokes for Southampton in the 70s. A lifetime's work in the game for Dave Whelan for a day like this.
Don't forget this man here, Joel. Remember that one in the first half, Tevez got the whole goal to aim for. Yes, he was stretching for it. He tries to play it back across the goalkeeper, Joel. He just hits his toe and goes over the bar. It was so early on in the game, and that could have really spelt danger for Wigan. It wasn't to be.
Well, a year ago, almost to the day, Joe Hart was running like crazy around the Etihad Stadium to celebrate a win of a trophy, a title win in that case, in a very similar late circumstance. But today they're on the wrong end of it all.
Wigan had a couple of opportunities and good shouts for penalties. This man, so he was brought down in the first half by Zabaleta.
Yeah, no one's worrying about that now. But they've come up short, Manchester City, this season. Second in the league. They haven't even clinched that yet, incidentally.
And they showed everything today why they haven't been the same team as they were last season. Said it before the game. Man City have problems when they play at too slow a tempo, when they just think they can pass their way through and eventually it will come. It doesn't always come if you play that way. We've seen them away at Southampton. They're outplayed, outfought, outrun. When they play at a high tempo, when they match the opposition for work rate and effort, they're a very good side. They weren't a good side today, Manchester City.
Just feel that the game was wearing on, that Wigan would perhaps have blown their gasket, really, that they would have given so much, and that they've confounded that particular line of inquiry. But they needed a scoring substitute. Ben Watson, who spent most of the time this season on the treatment table. And, well, he won't mind that, because at the end of it all, there's a place in the history books. Now they've got to stay in the Premier League, but they've surely given themselves a great chance. They need a result to go maybe for them tomorrow, a couple of results involving teams like Norwich and Newcastle. Look at that. That's a post-mortem with long faces.
When Ben Watson was told to go on, I'm sure
he wasn't told to go on and head the winner.
He was told to probably go on and just make sure you do a good defensive job in midfield, make sure we don't get outnumbered in there or outrun. Just go and sit in there. About 20 minutes later, maybe less than that, he's the match winner. Incredible for some of, not these supporters, but these ones here.
They couldn't muster enough supporters to sell out their semi-final allocation, because they are relatively new kids on the block.
I was talking to you before the game. I came here before at the old Wembley. They were playing in the playoff game against Gillingham. Gillingham had 30, 40,000. Wigan had about 4,000 or 5,000 stuck in one corner. A game which they didn't win. Now the club has come forward.
I was asking the Wigan lads whether they called him Billy Joel, but they said, who's Billy Joel? I'm afraid I showed my age again.
And your music taste.
Yeah.
What for these Manchester City supporters? They thought this was their day.
As I say, it's rained on their parade, but they're singing in the rain, the Wigan supporters. Just incredible. Just the FA Cup.
That can only happen in the FA Cup as well. I was brought up on as a boy. Biggest game I watched on television was the World Cup. The second biggest was the FA Cup.
You and I do share something. We played in the FA Cup. Mine was in the qualifying rounds. Yours in the real thing, but it was still a thrill. You had to sign a special form to be registered for it, and when you were asked to do that, you knew you'd done something even in a non-league career. Well, they haven't done themselves proud today, Manchester City. Consolation. Their fans who are lining the steps.
The runners-up medals from
a grim afternoon weather-wise. I was wondering whether we know there's a change in the order at Manchester United, whether there will be at Manchester City. It certainly didn't help Roberto Mancini's cause the way this cup final unfolded.
But if there was any doubt before the game, it's taken away now. Mancini's done an excellent job, but difficult circumstances for him now. His team didn't play for him. Lacklustre.
I just wonder whether Zabaleta's allowed to go up and get a medal, whether they've changed the regulations.
Now let's show our appreciation for the team.
Anyway, it's all academic really for Manchester City. And it might soon be history for him. As I say, we're really acting on definite information, but sometimes you can sniff out the way the wind is blowing. Handshakes are cursory. Dignified in victory. Dave Whelan. Not that many owners of football clubs these days in the Premier League are true football men. That's no disrespect to them. They're true financial men. Yep. Dave Whelan has grasped both aspects of the game.
What he's done well, he's stuck with the manager. He likes the philosophy of the manager, the vision that he's had, the way he plays the football. He's given him money at times. He's also backed him when things didn't look quite so good. He's been rewarded with an FA Cup final win.
Emerson Boyce, the 500th game of his career. It's not been a career littered with honours, but today...
now 107 of the best steps.
I saw him a lot at Luton years ago, watching Matty Taylor. It was watching of young players. Emerson Boyce was one of the ones I looked at. I looked at the technical quality, but he's made the most of his athleticism, and he's learned to be a very good tactical player.
Gary Caldwell, who shared the leadership honours and didn't get on the pitch today. He's not 100% fit. He had to play on Tuesday. Did some very good things in the defeat against Swansea. They have to play Wigan on Tuesday coming up, but they go to Arsenal as the holders of the FA Cup. Paul Sharner, one of the great individuals of the contemporary game. Don't rush it, boys. Might never come round again. Roberto Martinez, whose stock was high enough, but it's risen further still. Very, very, very bright young manager. Say, don't let the cup final day pass you by. I'm sure these Wigan lads remember every second. They'll watch the reruns over and over again. And David Bernstein just explaining there that the medals have to be handed out first. That's the protocol these days. Little Wigan, the town in Lancashire, are a global name to this magnificent, historic global competition. bit of a place in the pecking order in this country and in the world. And stop for the FA Cup. It's Wigan Athletics FA Cup, yes! Wigan Athletic! Their great Wembley day. And Manchester City stay to join in the applause for the unlikely winners, Stuart Robson.
Unlikely before the game, but as the game wore on, we looked the more likely side because they got both aspects of the game right. They defended much better in the second half and all around the field, but they were a threat on the counter and they kept the ball well. And I thought tactically, Martinez beat Mancini today and they deserved their victory.
In cup football, it's all about the result, and sometimes you don't get the performance, but today they've got both, Wigan, and they have got their real reward. Never been beyond the quarter-final before, and here they are with the ultimate prize. It took two efforts to get past Bournemouth in round 3. Their only home tie in this run was a 1-1 draw against Bournemouth in that original tie. They won the replay, and they won at Macclesfield, they won at Huddersfield. They went to Goodison Park as the underdogs as much as they were here and absolutely wiped Everton out of the competition 3-0. Then the semi against Millwall. And now, thanks to Ben Watson, the final against Manchester City.
You're absolutely right about that Everton game. That's when you realise Wigan had a great chance of winning the FA Cup, because they played Everton off the an Everton side that were winning games, playing really well, and everybody expected them to win.
Rafa Benitez was the last Spaniard to be in that situation as manager of Liverpool. He's got a final to come, of course, now as the interim boss of Chelsea in the Europa League, the competition that Wigan will play in next season. They're in by default anyway, if you like, but to go in as FA Cup winners is even more special.
And I'm sure they'll play well. They'll certainly play their own brand of football. The question is, will Roberto Martinez still be there to play that certain brand of football?
The picture that says it all.